welcome back to another episode of our Seed Showcase series. Today's seed is a medium biome-sized, classic-sized world. Contains a lot of desert, 5 desert temples, 5 villages, a woodland mansion, a mushroom island, and a lot of loot. So let's get straight into it then, shall we? So here's the map in front of us with our spawn point down here. The locations of stuff are as follows. We have desert temple here, 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 up here and down here, so that makes 5. We have a village over here and here, that's 2. 3 is there, 4 is up there, and 5 is over there. We also have a woodland mansion up to the top corner, but you guys can see that for yourselves. So let's take a look around then and get all the coordinates listed below. So let's first of all head over here to the first of the desert temples, and we're going to run everything anti-clockwise. So the first desert temple, skipping over the mushroom island, is right down here. Everything has been disabled in all of these. We have some bones, 3 emeralds, a lure 1 book and some string, and a projectile 3 and some gunpowder. Try and keep an eye out on what is being gathered up here because there is plenty of stuff to do and there is plenty of gear, especially to make all of your armor with, especially with all this iron. You can get 3/4 iron with just doing very little. So before we continue looking at all the stuff, over here we have the end stronghold / stuff. Down this one we have the end portal itself with 4 eyes in, so it's not too bad. Over on this side, this is the pillar that will take you to where your Eyes of Ender will throw to, and down here is the library. Now the library contains 1 book in the lower chest down here. It's got 3 enchantments on, power 3, protection 3, and feather falling 4. Not too bad of a start considering you'll have done very little and probably only dug down a couple of blocks. Flying off in this direction, looking at the map past those 2 lava lakes, we have another desert temple. So down in this desert temple we have 2 pieces of iron horse armor, an emerald, and a smite 3, saddle, emerald, and the first of 2 notch apples, and that takes us back to the start. So next we have a blacksmith village right at the back here. It also has a book house not on there. So let's try and fly our way into the inside. Past those 2 librarian cartographers, there's 2-piece armor in that chest, boots and chest plate. So if we fly off from here, we can head in this direction because we will see the next of the 5 villages. Again, we have ourselves a blacksmith and a library house in this one. You'll see a theme, some of them have them, some of them don't. There's the helmet for 3/4 iron. We have a diamond, 4 more iron, and some apples and some bread. Heading over in this direction, we have ourselves another desert temple. Down here, we have a golden apple, a second golden apple, 5 emeralds, a saddle, and a projectile protection 2 book. That's a bit of a mouthful. So we're going to dive off to this corner. Obviously, you can see that village right there, but we're going to dive over here to the woodland mansion. Because here in the corner is the woodland mansion. Definitely recommend checking this thing out. There isn't any noticeable loot that I've seen on the top floor besides this 1 chest, and the lower floors are for you guys to explore yourselves. Chain chestplate and some pumpkin seeds up there. It's also where you will get most of your roofed forest trees from. Now over here, probably looks quite standard, doesn't it? Well, you're missing 1 kind of key component, a buried desert temple. Still can't see it? Well, does this help if I fly down this hole right here? Does that help you spot the desert temple now? If we go down here, what we can see in here is a lot of gold. We have a mending 1 book, very key thing for the start, the second notch apple, and a lure 2 book with some more string. So if you got an enchanting table and got lure 1, you could easily make that up to lure 3, no problem. So we can head over to this village right here. We have a blacksmith and a library house. Again, you're seeing the theme with the first 3 because it's the ladders ones that don't do the villages a little bit of justice. So if we fly off in this direction south again, we will hit the desert temple you can see at the spawn point. And now we've covered 2/3 of the map. We have a golden apple, another golden apple, some iron and gold, punch 1, an emerald, and a lot more gunpowder. So that basically covers the 5 desert temples, and we will finish it off by showing off these 2 smaller villages. They have a lot of farms, but no blacksmiths and no library houses. This one's a little bit more developed, but then again, it's missing the vital things. You will find a lot of brown coat villagers here, so if you do want to do anything with villagers, definitely the places to go to. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I guess I will see you all again in the next one. Bye-bye!